Have you ever felt that life could be different if you changed your way of thinking? Today, we're going to explore 12 beliefs that, when truly integrated into your life, could change the way you experience the world. These aren't new or unknown ideas, but understanding and applying them can make a big difference. Number 1. You are not the center of the universe. From a young age, we are often taught to see ourselves as the center of everything. Ancient models of the universe, religions, and even modern culture reinforce the idea that we are the main character in a story that everyone else is watching. However, the truth is that no one is watching you as much as you think. Most people are so caught up in their own problems and thoughts that they barely notice what you do. This change in perspective is liberating. Stop worrying so much about how others see you and start living more freely. Remember, you're not under the constant scrutiny of the world. You are a tiny particle in a vast cosmos, which means you have the freedom to experiment, to make mistakes, and to grow without the weight of constant judgment. Number 2. Our existence is just a brief blink in time. The universe is about 13,800,000,000 years old, and for most of that time, we didn't exist. We are only here for a moment, a very brief period of time compared to the immensity of cosmic history. And after we're gone, the universe will continue on its course. This knowledge should drive us to live more fully and meaningfully. Every moment counts because everything is temporary. Hard times will pass, and so will moments of joy. That's why it's crucial to enjoy and make the most of the good while it lasts. The fleeting nature of life shouldn't depress us but rather motivate us to make every second count. Number 3. Discipline is not a restriction, it is freedom. Many people see discipline as something that restricts their freedom, but in reality, discipline is what allows us to achieve our goals. When we establish habits and follow routines, we create the necessary structure to do what we truly want. Discipline gives you the power to learn new skills, improve your health, or simply achieve any goal you set for yourself. Additionally, when you are disciplined, you develop an inner confidence that is invaluable. Knowing that you can trust yourself, that you will do what you said you would do, is a source of strength that accompanies you every step of the way. Number 4. Question everything, even yourself. Accepting our beliefs and norms without questioning them leads to a rigid and sometimes misguided life. It is important to always be willing to reevaluate what we believe and why we believe it. This is not about being skeptical of everything on principle, but about keeping an open and receptive mind to new evidence. This type of questioning is what allows us to grow and evolve. Remember that absolute certainty can be dangerous. Clinging to ideas without being willing to change them can make us miss out on new opportunities for learning and understanding. Number 5. Radical acceptance transforms our perception of life. Fighting against reality is a battle we cannot win. Radical acceptance involves seeing reality as it is, without resisting or denying it. This doesn't mean that we should give up or settle, but by accepting things as they are, we can respond more effectively to circumstances. This attitude allows us to save energy that we would otherwise spend resisting and gives us clarity to seek solutions to our problems. Acceptance is not an act of passivity, but of deep awareness and informed action. Number 6. We are mortal, and that sets us free. Death is an inescapable reality. However, instead of paralyzing us, this fact can be a source of liberation. Recognizing our mortality gives us the freedom to live authentically and to reinvent ourselves when we need to. There is no too late moment to change or to pursue our dreams. As long as we are alive, we still have time to do what really matters. The fear of death and aging often prevents us from living fully, but remembering that we are mortal helps us focus on what we really want to do with the limited time we have. Number 7. Compassion begins with oneself. We are often our own worst critics. We punish ourselves for our mistakes and talk to ourselves in ways we would never use with another person. However, self-compassion is key to a healthy and balanced life. When we learn to treat ourselves with kindness, we begin to see our mistakes as learning opportunities rather than insurmountable failures. This attitude not only improves our relationship with ourselves, but also makes us more understanding and empathetic with others. Treating yourself well is the first step to living well and building healthy relationships with those around you. Number 8. The narrative of our life is a construction. Our perception of the world is a story that our brain creates to make sense of what happens around us. This narrative may be more or less aligned with reality, but what's important is that it's not set in stone. We can question and change the story we tell ourselves, especially if that story is causing us suffering. Challenging our beliefs, healing our wounds, and rewriting our narrative is possible if we are willing to pay attention and make the effort. Our life is a continuous construction, and we can be the architects of our own existence. Number 9. Curiosity is key to a rich and meaningful life. Being curious drives us to explore, to learn, and to better understand the world around us. The more we know, the more context we have to interpret our experiences and make informed decisions. Curiosity leads us to discover new passions and to deepen our knowledge. By understanding the world better, our life is enriched, and we find beauty and meaning in places where we once only saw superficiality. It's not enough to observe. We must seek to understand, and in that understanding, we find an inexhaustible source of satisfaction. Number 10. True contentment lies in living in the present. In today's society, we often obsess over the past or worry about the future, but true contentment is found in the present. This doesn't mean we should ignore our responsibilities or stop having dreams, but we must learn to value the current moment, appreciating the little moments, the spaces between our activities, and everyday experiences allows us to live a fuller and more satisfying life. Being at peace with the present gives us the ability to enjoy what we have now while still aspiring to a better future. Number 11. The only real responsibility we have is to improve our lives and those of others. Ultimately, everything we do in life will have an impact that will fade over time. However, that doesn't mean our actions don't matter. Improving our own life and helping to improve the lives of others is the only real and lasting impact we can have. It's not about being remembered or leaving a legacy, but about doing what we can here and now to make our lives and the lives of those around us the best they can be. This is a purpose that gives meaning and direction to our actions. Number 12. In the darkest moments, take care of yourself. When everything seems lost, something as simple as taking care of your health can make a big difference. Nourishing our body properly, even in the worst moments, is an act of resistance and self-care. Sometimes, the solution to our problems can begin with a small gesture, like eating fiber, which takes care of our body at a cellular level. This basic care can be the first step towards a deeper recovery, both physically and emotionally. Remember that, even on the toughest days, taking care of yourself is crucial to being able to move forward. In conclusion, these 12 beliefs, though they may seem simple, have the power to radically transform your life if you integrate them deeply into your daily life. By applying these principles, you can start living in a more full, conscious, and satisfying way while focusing on improving both your existence and that of those around you. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and give it a like, it would help me a lot.